Hey guys, welcome back to another Christmas video. Yes, are you sick of these yet? I'm not, because I just got started doing all of these Christmas videos, and honestly I've been so busy that I haven't really had time to get that much into the Christmas spirit this year, so I feel like here we are 2 days before Christmas and I am just now kind of like really getting into all of this stuff. This video is going to be, hopefully get us in the mood for Christmas. This is going to be the Christmas lights tour of London, which this is what London looks like right now because it's 2021. That's apparently hard to say. But we have Rudolph and Roger over here, and we have Miss Scarlet, who is just chilling behind me right now. Dang it, I forgot to change the title again. How many times am I gonna do this? We're just gonna call this one London Lights, because that's a lot to write on board. Now, the video that I did recently on the top 10 Christmas towns in New York was number 10 on the list, and they showed a little bit of the Christmas lights and the Christmas festivities and spirit. Scarlett's literally just beating her tail against the wall right here. You want to say hi to everybody, Scarlett? You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Alright. Here's your good girl. You want to look at the London Christmas lights? Aww. Say hi. Say hi, Scarlett. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. Alright. Oh, thank you. So anyway, it'll be cool to kind of see what the New York City of England is like at Christmas time. So without further ado, let's take a look. That's really cool looking. This really reminds me of the Grove, which is a really famous mall in LA. They decorate a lot like this. Now, obviously a mall is not a big city like London. It just reminds me a lot of that.
So as you can see, it is proper busy in London. This was filmed actually midweek, and I thought it would be quiet. So we're going to have a walk through Covent Garden itself and also check out the big baubles that are famous in Covent Garden. And a few nights ago, actually, when they switched the lights on, they had snow falling as well. And I didn't know whether they were going to keep that going or that was just going to be for the opening night, which I think it was. The only thing they could do with is by putting on some baubles on these Christmas trees in Covent Garden, because they or maybe some lights.
What is he? Is he talking about ornaments? Where is something? What is he saying? Baubles or what? Ornaments, I guess, is what that is. Covent Garden too. I don't know where that is. Heard of it before, but what is that area of London kind of known for? Is it known for like shopping centers or?
Let's go and have a look at these beautiful Christmas trees. All
I
here,
like Christmas
all part
trees
of
like
Disney's
that.
Frozen. I love these Christmas trees, all in white. How pretty they are.
It's a really cool advertisement for the musical too.
So I believe the giant baubles and mirror balls are still here in Covent Garden. They've been here for years now. And the big bits of mistletoe. Look at that. It's like a right party going on in here.
They're disco balls.
Those baubles are absolutely humongous.
Baubles. Maybe it's just a name that maybe we call them that too, and I just don't know what the word is.
So we'll take a look at the Christmas tree in just a little bit, which is just down there. first, let's just walk through here a bit more.
This is like a
There's
mall.
the big baubles. Mistletoe continues.
You know what? It
Wow.
reminds me of the Grove, because the Grove is a mall basically, and they have like cobblestone streets like this, and they have architecture that looks similar to this as well. So it very much looks like the Grove, and that's why I say that.
Just here at the Jubilee Market, look at those beautiful red garlands. They look so good.
It's really cool. I like that outdoor like seating for the restaurant. Wow. I like the barrel.
So this Christmas tree every year looks spectacular,
with the
and it's
trees
the most
in.
popular place for people to come for selfies at Christmas at Covent Garden.
Sure.
Remember last year there was like a big queue to actually stand underneath this. But just look at the lights on this Christmas tree.
That's really cool. There's strobes going off too.
With the biggest bow you've ever seen in your life. So we'll leave the Covent Garden Christmas tree behind and we'll head on towards Leicester Square.
Heard of Leicester Square too. I really like how all the buildings are outlined with the lights too. That looks really cool. How much outdoor dining there is too. You'll see more of that like in LA and stuff, but you won't see that in a lot of other cities, especially with colder weather. But you guys have colder weather in London, so especially in the winter time, it's interesting to see that.
At Christmas in London, there's so many different little Christmas nuggets to be had. Some of the restaurants actually and bars really
It's look
decorate
pretty around the door.
themselves really nicely. Look at this, how pretty that is. Cool little Christmas tree there. Look at all these bows.
Never seen that before.
Now heading on to a very busy Leicester Square. A lot of people off to see Magic Mike live.
Magic Mike. Oh my gosh.
Now I love Leicester Square's Christmas lights because the centre of Leicester Square, all the trees are, all the lights kind of cascade from the trees and all twinkle and they look really pretty. And this year as well, compared to last year, they've got like a big Christmas market going on here. Someone playing some non-ultra Christmas music, which is ruining the mood a little bit. Is he not out of headphones?
Oh, cool.
Let's
I like
have
that.
a quick look at Christmas in Leicester Square.
Go into the Christmas market. I want to see that. Yes.
So this is brand new for this year.
That's cool. A little new
I
tradition.
love Christmas markets, and this does look pretty epic.
I like how it's up on this platform with all of these like older looking little buildings. It's really cool.
Got churros being cooked over here. You can't beat a hot chocolate. Put Bailey's inside there as well. Amazing. Although I feel sorry for this Christmas tree.
I was just about to
no
say
lights
that.
on it. Nothing. What's the point of it even being there? In fact, I think that's dying. Okay,
Oh my
I've just come
gosh.
across something that I definitely need to smell and taste and look at. Look at these chocolate fountains. Not just one, not just two,
White chocolate.
3, but
Wow.
4. Oh my god, amazing. So £5. Strawberries and bananas, maybe some marshmallows. And I think you've got dark Belgium, white. Yeah, very nice. Even got some epic hot chocolate there as well, £5. and something un-Christmassy, but always needed, a bar.
Oh.
But it is ridiculously busy. But basically in here, you can get churros, hot chocolate, and a few Christmas gifts.
Mini pancakes.
I've just noticed they've got lots of Christmas trees here that really badly need to be decorated. So this is known as the Spiegel or something like that. I'm not quite sure how you say that, let me know in the comments. But they did various shows. You can see some pretty impressive stuff, a bit like circus skills and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to head out towards Regent Street now.
A kick.
Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there is a massive mirror ball in M&M's world. Tell you what, there is a distinctive lack of Santas around London this year. I haven't seen hardly any. So we're going to continue down there towards Piccadilly Circus and on to see the Angels of Regent Street.
I wonder if the lack of Santas is because of COVID, and like they just don't want to risk getting exposed to it or something. I mean, that would make sense.
And here we are in the world famous Piccadilly Circus with the, I don't know if you can see that on the screen or it's maybe bleaching out a little bit, but I think that's 4K, must be. There's also a 3D video on there as well that comes up every so often, and it's like a creature that's popping out of there. It's amazing.
It's just like
in
the
fact,
Times
it's weird
Square.
not to see the Coca-Cola sign up on there, but it is there. It comes up occasionally. So just in front of us, you've got Regent Street, but also I just need to show you.
Is that Regent Street have something to do with like the police or something there? I might be wrong, but I associate Regent Street with police for some reason.
Just look. The winged angels down here.
That's really pretty.
Look absolutely beautiful.
Beverly Hills does something similar to this in their streets, like close to Rodeo Drive and stuff. They'll put stuff like that in the streets. That's really cool.
With the iconic red buses in the background.
What Beverly Hills does not have is this architecture, though. Beverly Hills does not have. Beverly Hills has like more modern looking architecture compared to this. So this architecture right here with the white buildings and stuff just really accentuates the angels and stuff. It just all looks like it goes together. Whereas in Beverly Hills, it looks a little bit, stuff like that just I feel like doesn't go with like more modern architecture quite as well.
That is London at Christmas. And something that gets overlooked walking down here is the Christmas tree at the end of the road, which I want to show you. And just here on the corner, you've got some little mini winged angels as well. So from Piccadilly Circus, you may see this in the distance. It's worth having a walk down here to check out this Christmas tree.
That is really cool.
It is really beautiful. Also a popular place to have photos taken as well.
I've never seen a tree decorated quite like that before. That's really nice.
So leaving Piccadilly Circus behind, and we come to my favourite part, which is Regent Street, and the Christmas lights again this year are the world famous winged angels. And
I've never seen buildings like that before. Well, not on a street like this. These curved buildings that just follow the curved street around, that's something you don't see every day. Unless you live in London, I guess. Yeah, that's really interesting. Like, obviously, I've seen curved buildings, but, but not in quite this way. That's really cool.
I will show you the best place to get a photo or to view them from. I mean, when you see these for real, they are absolutely amazing to see.
It's really cool.
Close up. And when you stand underneath them as well.
Sparkly lights, yeah, that's
So we're going to be walking up towards Oxford Street, but also I'll show you Hamley's Christmas toy window and see what that looks like this year.
Doesn't look like Regent Street has anything to do with police. I don't know why I thought that, but I don't see anything policey at all.
And you'll notice some of the winged angels face either in that direction or in the opposite direction. So there's always a perfect place to get a photo.
One-lane streets.
It does look amazing though. It's just like a sea of Christmas lights down Regent Street. So up here on my right-hand side, we've got the world famous Hamley's Toy Store. And we'll go and check out their Christmas windows. So right now we're outside Hamley's Toy Store. Let's have a look at their Christmas windows, see what they've got going on. Interesting. Jurassic Park chess sets. Wow, look at that with all those cartoon figures, Star Trek, Marvel. There's even Harry Potter just there, and Hermione around your Christmas tree.
Star Trek? Wait, where's the Star Trek one?
Cartoon figures, Star Trek, Marvel. There's even Harry Potter just there, and Hermione around your Christmas tree.
Let's see the Star Trek one. Old-fashioned toy stores.
Look at that big Christmas stocking hanging down. More Harry Potter stuff. Look at that, I don't know if you can see that, just there is a chocolate frog.
Is Hamley's like a toy store? Is that what that's known for? It looks similar to, if it is a toy store, it looks similar to what we would say, what we call FAO Schwartz over here. And I don't know if that exists in other countries or not. I mean, for all I know, it started in Europe and made its way over to the US. I feel like the old toy stores are a lot of fun. Like this, like that classic Christmas vibe, but they're so outdated today. Like kids, I feel like are just more into like electronics and stuff rather than like the toy, like the more mechanical toys and stuff. Which is kind of a shame. Like it takes a little bit of the Christmas spirit out of things, if you know what I mean.
And again, more Harry Potter stuff. That looks good. You can see all the wands moving around. So here we are on a very busy Oxford Street. Last year, this was actually very quiet. This year they've gone for stars, literally lining all the way down Oxford Street, as you can see, as far as the eye can see. Last year it was One Love, One London. Look at that. You want one cab, and how many shows up? It's just like a sea of cabs.
What are these, I've seen these crooked lines before on, like, and other things I've seen of, like, London and stuff. What in the world does that designate in traffic? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not overly a big fan of the lights here on Oxford Street this year. I did prefer them last year, to be honest. That's really strange, with all those black taxis, and now there's just like 7 different buses all lined up. So we're going to make our way to Selfridges, have a look at their famous Christmas windows. And actually, John Lewis does quite a nice Christmas display. You can see those just up there. It's actually like a Christmas light LED wall just in front of the building, and you can see the lights cascading down now. And just a moment ago, they had some presents just appear, so that was quite good.
I'm paying more attention to like the roads than I am of the LED wall. They just look different.
So just checking out the Selfridge Christmas window displays this year. Some handbags there. Now,
I really like this garland with the Christmas lights on it. I love that look. That's really, really cool looking. What are you doing? Charlotte is getting restless.
You can get quite a queue of people checking out these windows. Some of these, they're a little bit confusing as to what they're actually selling.
Yeah, what is that?
Raising a glass to dazzling good times. It's got a lasso around the star. This is very odd.
You know what though?
Well,
I don't know what this display is symbolizing and all, but I can like it. You know, it's like one of those quirky, like, it reminds me of like one of those quirky 60s displays.
some rounds of applause. We'll see what they've done.
It's cool.
I thought it was a birthday cake to begin with. And just walking up to the main entrance right now. There was a Santa here last year. Can we see a Santa here this year, a bit outside Selfridges? And the answer is no. It seems this year a lot of the Christmas window displays are all handbags.
Or pants.
Nice trousers. Now that's a good window. I like that. Lots of gold.
Very
None
vintage.
of which I can afford. Can you imagine wearing that to a party?
Is this John Lewis? Is this all John Lewis? Must be a brand of their, like JCPenney is a brand over here or something like that. I like their displays though. They're very like vintage. They give me that like that 60s vibe, you know, like that very vintage 60s vibe, which I like. I like it. And it's quirky too.
And the main window of Selfridges this year looks a little bit empty, I'm not gonna lie. So right now this is New Bond Street. I love these crowns.
I like the
Over
leaves.
the middle of the road, look at that.
I like the
Now
leaves.
what's quite
from
handy
over.
is at the moment that road from Oxford Street is actually closed even though taxis use it, so you can get some really good photo opportunities.
Those aren't leaves, those are like peacock feathers, I think, actually. But I like them. Very
But,
unique.
I love how the almost peacock feathers go across the road. Looks really good.
See, this looks like this doesn't look like a city street to me. Like, your cities over in Europe are very different, obviously, from American cities. This looks like something like the Grove. Like, this literally looks like an outdoor mall street. It's really interesting, the difference. Scarlett, what in the world? What are you doing? It looks like a street from like Disney World or like just a mall or a park or something like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
And a lot of people overlook this street to come and check out these famous lights.
You just park on the sidewalk? I guess there wouldn't be anywhere else to park, would there?
And if you like blue lights, it's worth popping down here. Not overly a Christmassy colour, but I prefer red and green, but it's still pretty nice.
It's very icy, like wintry looking. It's really cool.
We have this thing where we just love to walk under arches.
I like it.
It just feels so nice when you walk underneath them. So I hope you liked my tour of London at Christmas. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. I'll see you next time.
Alright, very, very cool. That was really great getting to see kind of what the Christmas vibe is like in London. I really liked it. I think the architecture there, the architecture in Europe in general just really complements Christmas. You know, you get that kind of the old-fashioned Christmas feel. It's just something you don't get here in the States because we don't have architecture like that for the most part. I mean, we have some random buildings and stuff that might look like that, but for the most part we have a lot more modern architecture. It has its own like Christmassy feel, you know, like you think New York City with the Christmas lights is more of a Hollywoodish type vibe to it rather than just an old-fashioned Christmas type vibe. Hello, Scarlet. She's really oh. I think I'm gonna have to take her outside and play for a few minutes, even though it's dark out. Yeah, it was just really cool. Also, just getting to see the people walking around and seeing the difference in like some of the streets and stuff. Like, I wasn't expecting to notice any of that during this video, but there were definitely some things that I noticed, some differences with the way your streets are over there. And I really liked like I said, the garland with the lights in it. And I like how like a bunch of the different parts of London are all decorated. I wonder if it's like a thing that I guess the government would have to kind of be in charge of that, right? To put that up in like public spaces. So looks like it's really well thought out and well planned, which I like. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you can answer some like Guys, Scarlet is out of control right now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you can answer some of my questions down below, especially if you're from the UK. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. I would certainly appreciate that. And you can also check out all of my social media, Discord, Patreon links, podcast links. If you're a Trekkie, I do a Star Trek podcast. Link to that in the description and the pinned comment. And Roger, Rudolph, Scarlet, she's... We all thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna go take her outside and get some of this energy out.
We go outside and play? We go outside and play? Yeah? Alright. Let's go.